Do you live in a house or an apartment? I used to live in an individual house with my extended family, with like all my grandparents, my family, and my uncle family. But then COVID struck us, and we met with financial constraints, and so we have to move out in apartment to spread the bill, stuff like that. So currently after during and after COVID, I am living in this apartment with my parents and my younger brother. It is pretty convenient though, like a lot more convenient than an individual house because we got the all the parking lot system outside. They are pretty much anything you will need in your life. Like it meets all the basic demands: medicine, food, leisure activities, education. So everything is within the walking distance. So I guess there's a silver lining in the cloud. So yeah, if you could choose any country to visit, where would you go? Oh, it's definitely Canada though. While Canada is sort of boring for most people, I find it really, it's kind of suit me. It's kind of suit the way I live, and it's resonate with me in some level because, first of all, Canada is really large, and so everything is pretty spacious. It feels tranquil. The and the people, the Canadian, from what have experienced, it was really nice. They are a bit introvert, a lot of people, but they are nice and usually not, uh, no, not as loud or as annoying as people other from the same region. They don't take offense. They don't care about those kind of thing. But again, the biggest reason I want to live in Canada, as I say, is because I just like a quiet place that have a kind of cool, fresh air, just to roaming around and do my stuff without anyone seeing. So, what are the main issues affecting life in your town? Uh, I think the two main issues will be air pollution and noise pollution. Um, Air pollution will be the is the more serious one, just because that the amount of individuals, vehicles, and uh, carbon emission in Hanoi City, it's just getting out of hand. And in fact, our city is considered to be one of the most polluted in all of Asia. So it's not a good sign from that end. Also, the noise pollution, not just coming from all these sirens and the cars and uh, motorcycle, but also people just feels generally aggressive sometimes. I mean, I sort of get it because they are in a pretty fiercely competitive environment. So who the louder one, the more expressive one, will be the one who reap more benefits. But it's still those kind of things makes living in the city just feels a bit more disturbing in in terms of to your ears. So yeah, those are the two main issues I would say that is negatively affecting my city. What do you like about the area where you live? Uh, as I said earlier, to me, it's the convenience. While it can be boring sometimes and uh, you know, kind of spoil me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It's provide pretty much anything I want, and can certainly solve a lot of my problems. For example, if I were to live in a like suburban area where there are hardly any person within my view, right? Even here, if I have any trouble, like if I break my leg, if I yeah, if I broke my leg or having a seizure, for example, um, uh, I can. The chance for me to survive those kind of injuries will be higher because there are medicine and there are hospital within the walking distance, and also because the place is so crowded, right? I can get a lot more help than I would get from any other place, and also they arrive, the, the hospital staff, doctors will arrive a lot faster. So that's just one small aspect, but you kind of getting my idea, right? Anything I need, anything I want is really close to me, and it's yeah, that's the kind of convenience because like every kind of this um, uh, closure, like city models like this, it's kind of like a Swiss Army knife. You get everything. So yeah, that's basically the whole point. How might overpopulation affect city life in the future? First of all, of course, the it will take a heavy toll on the infrastructure. I would say that we will see less and less individual house in the future, and it all will be replaced by blocks, blocks of blocks of flats, a lot of buildings, and naturally, I would say that in like another 10, 20 years, most places in the world will looks like concrete jungles, which I think is inevitable, with uh, the rate of reproduction uh, we are having, especially in developing countries. On top of that, job prospect will be more scarce in the future, because there are a lot more people, which means that the chance for you to land in a job is a lot lower because you're having to compete with a lot more people. And additionally, I would say that the disparity between people will be higher than ever, especially between wealthy people and poor people, and like less fortunate individuals. Because the rich stay rich. Uh, they get all the benefits, while the poor, they constantly like, reproduce, as I say, they increase, but at the end of the day, most of them will likely be end up in a coal mine or kind of slumber, because as I say, at the end of, there's just low level workers and they cannot get the most benefits from all the commodities and convenience uh, in the place. So you get my idea. How often do you use public transport in your town or city? Um, I think like I rarely use public transport. I mean, if you were to consider taxi as a public transport, then probably like once a week. But in terms of other thing like trains, subways, or bus, I think um, almost never use them. Because um, for the solely because uh, a scooter is just a more prevalent and convenient choice that I rarely think of using public transport, and also because even if I were to live far away, I still I have a choice to call taxi, which is faster, not as cheap, but they're faster, and I don't need to constantly thinking about where I should uh, I don't have the constraint of time when I'm using other form of vehicles to traveling. So yeah, why is it important to look after places of natural beauty? Because that is the fact. Because nature lays the foundation for our species, our specimen, and in fact any life form. So to disregard them is to deny your root. Natural beauty in itself. It's not just a scenic. It's just not. It's not just a scenic place that you can look and clap your hands, saying how gorgeous it is. It's also home to uh, many animals. It's they are a part of a larger ecosystem, and if you're not taking care of them, littering, deforestation, stuff like that, it will create a domino effect that will inevitably, uh, you know, cause a more catastrophic problem that will affect not only human but also any other all other life form. So yeah, and also is that a lot of country are getting benefits from tourism, which are often rely on natural beauty. So to destroy natural beauty, meaning that you are cutting your own fishing rod. So there's that. Do you often visit parks in your town or city? Yeah, I I think I visit my local park at least like twice or three times a week because they are an amazing place. It's an amazing place to kind of sit back, lay your head down, or for like exercising. I also the reason and that's also the main reason I usually visit parks, and they are also a a way to kind of uh, like I sometimes go to the park to uh, help with my mental health. Just lighten up my day a little bit when I see the trees and the flowers. So